gonna stumble around out there like a baby giraffe. My motivation to get started in stand-up was a desperate need for validation and approval, and I have a need to be liked by everyone that permeates my entire existence.
Wow, I love it. Oh my God, they're so thin. That's crazy. You're a hero.
I'm a risk taker, all right, you guys?
There's no way.
I live on the edge.
I would not know how to balance my hose.
So what better way to accomplish that than to make a room full of complete strangers who mean nothing to me laugh? And that is exactly where I glean all my self-esteem.
Oh my God.
My style of stand-up is very high energy. It is very aggressive in your face, though in a playful way. I'm gonna be your best friend by the end of the night, whether you like it or not.
What's up? Yes, yes, yes. What's up, you guys? You good? Woo, indeed. Fucking, I'm feeling good tonight. Ow! Yeah. Gentlemen, hide your weird boners. It's gonna be an awkward 10 minutes for you. Yep. Some of you are gonna question your sexuality for the next 10 minutes. It's fine. I can hear the tightening of jeans in the room right now. There are people watching online who just switched to incognito right now. They're like, I don't want my wife to find me watching this. It's cool, man. I'm not changing my voice either. Fuck you. I'm gonna sound like a cartoon raccoon on a surfboard this whole time. Yep, I found this wig in the trash. Let's party, you guys. I feel good. It was Traps Day at the gym today. And by that I mean I tricked a guy into having sex with me. You guys like that little spike in the voice? Puberty's hitting me late. Yeah, this is what a modern midlife crisis looks like now, you guys. It's 2020. Yo, the midlife crisis like 30 years ago was you would divorce your wife, you would buy a motorcycle and drive cross-continent to California. Now it's like, is that guy questioning his gender or did Courtney Cox take up MMA? I'm not sure. Yeah.
That was like so simple.
You didn't laugh! Laugh! I'll break your fibula. Yeah, so I came out, actually it's poetic that I'm doing this tonight because I'm not joking, 2 years ago, to the day, I came out on stage and I came out as queer. It's a nice umbrella term for me. It encapsulates all I'm about. I'm gender fluid, I do this like half the time, you know? And then I'm attracted to men, women, trans. At this point, it's a lot easier to identify as queer than desperate, I think. It just sounds nicer, you know? My favorite sex game, we just gather a bunch of people into a room, we turn off the lights, and everybody just goes, nom, 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, nom, nom. That's what it's all about. And like, listen, at 29 years old, that's what I'm new to dicks. I'm new to peni or penwee or whatever the plural form is. I'm dating men now and it's new to me, you know what I mean? And I'm a 31-year-old comedian. It's just goofy. Have you ever looked at one up close? The dick is so cartoonish looking. If the dick could make a noise, it would be just bewildered and confused. Like, ladies, think back to your first experience with a penis, whether you were in university or grade 6 or whatever. Like, think back. And just how cartoonish, it was terrifying to me the first time I unzipped a guy's pants. It just came rocketing out with its one eye, just like, I couldn't breathe in there. Who are you? Moisture, I like moisture. You know? Stick that somewhere I don't have to look at it, man. His balls hanging there like two sleepy bodyguards. Like, hey, where's the trouble? Where's the trouble? You can take a nap. But ladies, I feel like I can empathize with your experience. You know what I mean? Like makeup. Take makeup, for example. You can put on whatever look you want. You can put on smoky eye. And others. But ladies, I get that angry third eye that's never good enough. You know what I mean? It especially comes about the end of the night. And I recognize that because it happens to me. Every time I go home, I take all that shit off, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh God, I look like a man. And you know what else? It's like, I have a history. I've dated women exclusively up to this point as a guy. So I've gone on dates with women as a guy, and now it's amazing being on the polar opposite of it, the flip side, where I'm like going on dates with dudes as a girl, and now, ladies, now that I know what you're going through, I fucking understand. Because I used to go on dates with women and pay for the bill out of some obligatory sense of chivalry. Like, that was my role, that was something that I had to do. You know what I mean? And in the end, there was an expectation. I was like, I better get a blowjob out of this. Like a Chad. Yeah? But now, ladies, now I understand, like, the agony and the effort and the expenses that goes into looking your best. I spent 2+ hours, wardrobe changes, makeup, just fine-tuning all of it. It's not good enough. Wardrobe change, 2 hours. And all the money that I sunk into it. And I show up at this Wild Wing, and this guy threw on a faded Iron Maiden t-shirt. He's like, oh, I have to pay for your salad? Like, yes, you do pay for my fucking salad, you piece of shit. Dude, you pay for 5 more of these before I unzip your... Hope it was a good salad. Yeah, so that's the life I'm living. It's been kooky. It's been crazy. When I came up to my dad, he was like, I kind of suspected something was up. And I was like, how, Dad? I hit every vaguely homosexual, I hit every stereotypical feminine homosexual thing about myself. I toughed up. I played sports, Dad. He was like, nah, you played soccer, all right? If I could leave you guys on one thing, there's one thing that this whole coming out process has taught me, and it's trust and patience. And my mom is one of those people, because she's been an amazing ally since I came out. But she didn't respond ideally when I came out to her. So I was like, Mom, I'm queer. She was like, what does that mean? I was like, I'm into men, women, trans. And she stopped me. She was like, I will never let a trans person in my home as long as I live. And it broke my heart because I had the whole rest of it to tell her about. And in that moment, I was like, you know what? I'll drop the second bomb later. The whole gender bomb, I'll save that. I'll drop that another time. Let her process this. Even the Americans waited 3 days between Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Drop that bomb later. But you know what? And as much as it sucked at the time, I realize how hilarious it is now, because I feel like I've been this German spy who's been spying on my mom my entire life. You know what I mean? Like, Mademoiselle, you say you will never let a trans person in your home? Is that what you say? Well, maybe there has been one here the whole time. Thank you guys very much. Thank you so much. My name is Alvaro. Hey, be good to each other, huh? Love you, thank you.
I honestly think that things are changing enough, especially in a city like Vancouver, super progressive, that people are on board right from the get-go. And me just going out and giving that audience energy is my way of making everybody feel like it's all right. I can take the piss out of myself, I can laugh at myself, so you don't have to worry about that. We can all relax and have a good time.